Hello?
You killed me.
It's for you. The Grabber is back. Of course, we're talking Black Phone 2. It's now in theaters everywhere. I just caught a showing of it, and I have some thoughts. Some good, some bad, and some that I'm going to keep to myself just for now. Before we get into it, be sure to hit that like and follow button, and let's talk about Black Phone 2. This film picks up 4 years after the first movie. Finn is still struggling with the aftermath of his encounter with the Grabber, and his sister Gwen is still dealing with her dreams, visions, and now sleepwalking. Things only seem to be getting worse when the ghosts of 3 young, brutally murdered boys reach out and guide them to a winter Christian camp called Alpine Lake. Once at the camp, they discover it has a haunted past, which of course leads to the return of the Grabber. So look, I went into this with very low expectations. I love the first movie, I love the Joe Hill story, and the fact that this had no source material made me very nervous. But I will say that I was pleasantly surprised by a lot of this movie. Now, I wouldn't say that I loved it, and it's absolutely not even close to the best movie of the year, but for a horror sequel, especially one with the Blumhouse name attached to it, it was surprisingly pretty good. The overall story is fine. It's nothing groundbreaking, but for this movie, it works, and with the exception of a couple plot holes, I did enjoy it overall. We do have the majority of the cast and crew returning for this sequel, so I think that helps. They all give good performances, and it keeps that continuity going. And the makeup and effects look great as well. There's some pretty gnarly blood and gore in this movie, and that did not disappoint. Honestly, the first 20 to 30 minutes of this movie, before we even really see the Grabber, is the best part. I really enjoyed seeing where the characters were at and what they were going through. Like, that first part really had me locked in. Now, the middle part of the movie definitely drug on for me, and it felt way longer than what it actually was. But the inclusion of Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall Part 1 was an awesome surprise, and that's probably my favorite scene, even though nothing crazy happens. But look, once we fully get into the Grabber story, it's kind of 50-50 for me as far as what worked and what didn't. Ethan Hawke is great as always. I love the mask, and the makeup and effects on his face are gnarly. But I feel like the Grabber is just not scary in this movie. He's menacing, yes, but he was far more sinister in the first movie when he was just a human doing terrible things. And in true Blumhouse fashion, you can see the jump scares coming a mile away, and there's no shortage of them. So look, overall, it's a sequel that we didn't need, but it's good for what it is. There's definitely more positives than negatives with this one, and I think it's one that I'll definitely enjoy more the more that I watch it. So if you're down for it, then check out Black Phone 2 in theaters, and of course, let me know what you think of it.